Brrrrum, ba, 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 ba. So this is the week of 7. The week 7 update. Welcome you guys to the last week that I need to make up for. Well, the last week that is going to be in this room that is back to back to back. So this is like a true week reflection this time, where I don't need to think back to way in the past. And what did I do? Okay, so this week I have been on the tail end of my cold, which is good to feel better, just recovering from I don't know, the disorientation of that. So I feel like finally I'm starting to really be lifted. I got to go out today. I had a job interview again, different job interview than last week, at a museum. And so that was nice. That was kind of my artist date, because after the interview I walked around, and that was just really nice to get to enjoy those surroundings, the exhibits. And then honestly, while I was there, I enjoyed the Mammals of Asia gallery, because that was just quiet, calm vibes. But I didn't like some of the other ones, because it's then you go through the event, and then it's at the end is a it's a gift shop. Oh my gosh, exit through the gift shop vibes. But it's it's all making sense now. But I just I don't know if I fully want to work here, if this is my vibe. So anyways, but it was nice to take myself out. That was what I wanted to do, as a nice little way of treating myself. So yeah. Okay, but sorry, I didn't even mention week 7 is recovering a sense of connection. And let me just say, for this whole week the whole month of April, I had kind of been in a state of anxiety about manifesting success for myself, and really hoping for something good to happen in terms of a response from an application. So yeah, that is something that I've just been working on and trying to keep balanced. And I feel I've seen stuff that's you have to believe that you already have it. You have to believe, you have to cast away any sense of doubt. And then I feel I also see stuff that's you need to be a little bit more humble. And I need to charge my computer, so I'll be right back. Okay, I just moved my laundry, and now we're charging, so we're good. But speaking of success, week 7, recovering a sense of connection, has some lovely little lines in it. Let me read the opener. We turn this week to the practice of right attitudes for creativity. The emphasis is on your receptive as well as active skills. And so it opens by talking about listening, about how if you're trying to think something up, we're straining to reach for something that's just beyond our grasp. When we get something down, there's no strain. We're not doing, we're getting. Someone or something is doing the doing. Instead of reaching for inventions, we're engaged in listening. And I thought that was just a really nice way of kind of talking about the activity of getting something down. It's you truly are getting something out of that release. And I think that in the morning pages is a really good example of that. So I thought that was just a nice framing. So another thing that I highlighted was we are we are the conduit of the creator. Wait, sorry. In dance and composition and sculpture, the experience is the same. We are more the conduit than the creator of what we express. Yeah. And art is the act of tuning in and dropping down into the well. So I guess this week I've tried to like remember that like I really need to tune in, and I think for me I've been listening to the birds a lot because I've been hearing them out my window, and then when I go on my walks I get to see them, and it's like, oh, like what messages do they have for me? And yeah, I'm trying to like build that, but the last line of this paragraph is a really nice note. If you expect the universe to support your dream, it will. And so we have to keep that expectation up there, that's what the universe wants for us. So there's a note on perfectionism that I highlighted, that it's not all or nothing, it's actually little by little. So trying to do that. Oh, yes, she also has a section about risk and asks us to take a risk a day, one small or bold stroke that will make you feel great once you've done it. And I need to actually practice that, but I haven't been, so oh well. I want to do a risk a day, but we'll do that soon. And then she has exercises on jealousy and some more on like sleuthing. She has some tasks. One of them being, make this phrase a mantra. Treating myself like a precious object will make me strong. That's really nice. She wants you to like make like watercolor or crayon, or like write it pretty and post it where you will see it daily. And give yourself time out to listen to one side of an album just for joy. Take yourself to a sacred space. Create one wonderful smell in your house. Wear your favorite item of clothing for no special occasion. Collage. Quickly list 5 favorite films. Do you see traces of your cinematic themes in your collage? Give your collage a place of honor. I really want to make a shrine. That's something I need to get up to. And then this past week, I missed one day just because I just forgot. Like, it just got too late and I was tired. I'd work the next day, so. But I think that week 7, we're now more than halfway through. I think it's like, yeah, a 12-week program, and I just don't. I feel like I'm not doing the tasks or the exercises as much as maybe I should be. I feel like there's a little bit of a feels kind of like an aimlessness. I feel like I'm not like really am I committed to this work? That's what I'm kind of questioning. But because it does feel like there needs to be active work here, but also I do feel like that just processing this and like taking my time and going through it, that there is like a passive transition. And so yeah, I don't know. I think that the past couple weeks being sick was disorienting, but maybe also like resetting. So week 8 is recovering a sense of strength. So I'm going to be reading that today, hopefully. And I think that's very timely, that like, yeah, it's time for me to buck back up, feel good, feel strong, and get some things done, you know? So I think that's where my week 7 update is. Thank you guys for keeping up. And yeah, I feel like, I don't know, just like week 7 from the beginning, I've like opened myself up in a lot of ways. I feel like I'm challenging a lot. And we're just kind of still pushing through. So yeah, week by week, day by day. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.